speaking about the future and trying to get Rojas into it, apparently LeBron James has created what's called an NFT video clip of him dunking on somebody. It's a 9-minute clip, I believe, and it was sold for $200,000. Now, you guys are probably like, you sold a video for $200,000? Yeah. NFTs are non-fungible tokens, and they're usually linked to the blockchain somehow. I don't have a whole lot of information, nor do I understand fully how NFTs work. So I highly recommend that you guys do as much research as you can, because this is kind of the future when it comes to memorabilia and how it's going to be handled going into the future with ledgers and cryptocurrency. So it says here, a non-fungible token NFT of a video clip of LeBron James dunking recently sold for more than $200,000 on NBA Top Shot, a website that allows users to buy and sell NBA video clips. An NFT is a digital certificate, kind of like a digital barcode, which certifies that a person owns that specific clip on NBA Top Shot, or in general NFTs on like a cryptocurrency place, right? But the clip can still be watched for free by anybody, but the rights to it is owned by whoever bought that NFT. And the same play can be seen also for free on YouTube. So the question is, why are hundreds of thousands of people and collectors on NBA Top Shot willing to spend money on these NFTs? And it's just the rights to digital goods. It's the same way that people want to actually have ownership of special cards, memorabilia. You can still get, different versions of this stuff for a lot cheaper, but it's all about having the rights to it. Like it's absolutely insane. I know for Christmas, I had sent over, what was that one? A Michael Jordan card, right? But this is like the digital version of actually physically collecting things. I don't know. I don't fully understand it at all, but I know that it's going to be the future.
I kind of understand it. Like, think about it like this. We've been doing product review videos.
Yeah.
And if a company, like Nui, for example, I just dropped the video for Nui just recently. Nui has the cameras, that you could check out your kids, your puppy, some home security stuff. Let's just say Nui comes to me and says, "Hey, we want to purchase this clip for $200,000." I'd be like, "Hell yeah, you take that clip." How many more do you want? I'll do a couple more for you guys for that much. But I could see that they could say, like, for this person, whoever bought this one at $200,000, if it's on YouTube, dude, all they have to do is say, like, "Hey, ESPN don't own this clip, I do." Now, if they put a claim, all those views that they got, all of a sudden, all that revenue comes in to me instead of ESPN.
Right.
So I could see that. And you know what? That could be something where, like, okay, here's a great example. Kobe Bryant. If somebody says, "Hey, I want to," Kobe Bryant just passed last year. And if somebody says, "Hey, I want to buy the rights to Kobe Bryant's final game when he scored 80 something points or something like that, I want to buy those rights, this NFT." And there's a lot of fans on Kobe Bryant. And there's people who are not a fan of Kobe Bryant, but they became a fan of Kobe Bryant after the accident. It's like, damn, dude, that sucks to what happened. And people would love to rewatch that over and over. Like, I have videos, I have DVDs from the Bulls from their last and final run to their championship ring when Jordan was around, Michael Jordan. And it was every disc, I think it's like multiple discs too. Every disc, it's like, hey, during 91, 92 NBA championship season, this is what happened. But as they're talking about certain things, they're addressing their final season though. And every CD, that's what they were doing. Every DVD, that's what they were doing until they finally reached to the final one. And then they showed a grip ton of stuff that's like, whoa. It's almost like the last dance, Michael Jordan's Last Dance. If somebody says, "Hey, I want to own this thing," you know,
some of the situations that I've been hearing about, like hypothetical or real, is that these NFTs are going to be used as a form of digital bartering. So let's say you have the LeBron James video clip and LeBron James wants it back, or somebody else wants that to do something with. I've heard people trading NFTs for other things, like a lunch date with LeBron James or something. I don't know, but they're trying to use these NFTs for bartering for other goods and services, and it's a lot easier to barter with digital goods than it is physical goods, because people are all around the world. It's a lot easier to move items digitally than it is physically. There's a lot more cost to it that way, right? But just talking about how exponential significant moments in time can be, we also have Jack Dorsey, who owns, I believe his name's Jack Dorsey. Yep, Jack Dorsey, who owns Twitter. He also owns, I think, Square and a couple other companies. But he put up his first tweet ever as an NFT, just a tweet, right? Well, I think he put it up originally for $500,000, and the bidding has now gone to 2.5 million. Absolutely insane that someone can just buy a tweet that literally says, "Just setting up my Twitter." That's all the tweet says. $2.5 million. Absolutely insane. And the rumor has it, now I'm going with rumor because conspiracies and whatever, but I believe that Jack Dorsey has also bought Tidal, which is Jay-Z's company. And I think the idea is to start to put NFTs on music. And I think that's going to be a really interesting event once that happens. Do you imagine if you could own the rights to a specific song if you paid enough for it?
Yeah. Well, I know, was it Michael Jackson that owned the rights to every single Beatles song?
I think so.
Yeah. So I think this is something that's kind of been happening already before.
But this decentralizes it. It makes it an open playing field for the general public, I think.
Yeah. What they're doing is they're taking that exact same concept that you can own the rights to something, and they're expanding it to a much bigger market. You know, this will be pretty interesting to, damn, dude. Like, I could imagine somebody says, "Hey, you know what? I'm going to buy Rojas's stuff and screw him." It's like,
Logan Paul created a Pokemon card and he sold it for like $2 million of himself.
oh man, I don't even want to know what his Pokemon name was. Oh man, yeah, it's just it's crazy how people are just starting to expand this, you know?
It makes me think, though, if Jack Dorsey can sell his first ever tweet that all it says is "setting up my Twitter" for 2.5 million, do you imagine a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, how much that game stonk tweet that Elon Musk put out is going to be worth?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Yeah. You just think about all the things that have gone viral on one tweet and how it could now be worth something. Like, imagine walking into a museum and they just print all these tweets out, and these are like you know what I mean? Like you're walking into a museum and be like, "Ooh, I remember when he said this. I remember when they said that." And it's just like, dude, just freaking Google it if you want to know. Like in 2020, the most viral YouTube video was freaking Baby Shark. You know, imagine going into a museum that says the most viral video was Baby Shark. You want to listen to it? Put in a quarter.
I want to buy this off the wall. How much does this tweet cost?
Yeah. Seriously. It's nuts, man.